Well, we've long known that our Alan Wastler
is a high energy kind of guy.
And now he can recharge on the go. His clothes are turbocharged. Alan, what's going on?
This is great. Guys, I have here a solar-powered coat. Can you dig it?
That's all right.
This is a SCOTTeVEST, okay? So I'm walking down the street, and like, on the back, if you look at the back, I'm wearing a solar panel. You see that?
Yeah.
It's a solar panel that you feed up. Okay, so I'm walking down the street and heating the rays. The solar panel feeds this little gadget right here. This is a charging battery. Okay, so as I'm walking down the street and charging up, let's say my BlackBerry is like running out of juice. What I do is I simply take my battery that's charging right away, and using this USB port, just plug it right in, and look at that, it's working.
All right, Alan, I hate to wreck your party there. What if it's cloudy, there's no sun?
Actually, you know what? I was checking it out and running around and doing various errands today. And then, you know, even yesterday it was kind of cloudy. It was working okay out in the clouds. Wasn't that hard. And there's plenty of pockets for listening. Look, I got a place for my MP3 player.
They're not giving this thing away, though, huh?
No.
No.
This thing will cost you a pretty penny. I'll tell you,
$4.25?
what I'm wearing right now runs for about $400.
Yeah?
Can you dig it? See the earbud thing? But it's got all sorts of, like, there's 33 pockets in this thing. And, get this, they're calling it technology-enabled clothing, okay? And that's actually the name of the holding company that's putting out this particular model, which is SCOTTeVEST. Website with all sorts of stuff, SCOTTeVEST.com. They have all this kind of stuff. But technology-enabled clothing, they're about to get a patent for it. I talked to the chairman and CEO of it, Scott Jordan, and he says that they're about 2-3 weeks away from their patent coming in. What the patent is for all the different pockets. They got little holes in them that allow you to run wires.
And how many things can you power off of this?
Well, as many as you can go. Off the battery, it's only one, unless you get a splitter, in which case you can do others.
I kind of see that this could be neat.
Function.
In your big car, you could wear this when you
in your big car, yeah, no. But for those of us who aren't having a big car, you're out on an expedition, like a really walking around expedition, not the vehicle.
Actually, Scott Jordan is a lawyer, and he got the idea for this type of clothing because he did a lot of business traveling, and he's a gadget nut. So he had to have, you know, his PDA in one place, his MP3 player in another place, CD thing here, that and the other. So he started playing around with the pockets and stuff. He went to various clothing companies with the idea, and they were like, you know, they're more about, as he put it, they're more about fashion, not function. So he started building the clothing himself, and now, just now, he's added the solar panels and whatnot. He's trying to aim for a licensing deal, sort of like Gore-Tex and some of the other things that you hear about, where the companies actually borrow that technology to employ in their clothing. That's why he needs the patent to protect the intellectual property, so then you'll start seeing, said, not only is it Gore-Tex, it's also technology-enabled clothing.
Boys,
so that's
I hate to tell you this, but it looks really functional.
Oh, come on. That's the coolest stuff jacket that Wastler's ever worn. And I was going to say, that's the first thing that actually looks like something I might wear.
And, Regina, look at this. Magnetic clasps.
Careful there.
No messing around with Velcro or any of that stuff. It's all, there's magnets in this thing that just sort of put it together and whatnot.
It only comes in black.
If you are a driver, is there any danger to that solar panel? Like, are you going to damage it, or can you have to, what do you have to do to take care of this?
Well, you have to take it off before you wash the coat. I called up and asked about that, and apparently the spin cycle will just send that solar panel just going all over the place. So you don't want to wash the solar panel.
You energize your washing machine.
Yeah, that's right.
You're in real trouble. Yeah.
But the coat's, you know, plenty washable. It's very wearable, and you know they're adopting this type of stuff. And also, if you just want to charge it up but not wear the coat, you can do like I did and sort of cheat and just sort of throw it in the window of the office, and it's just charging away, you know?
You can stand right here. He's so not taking that off.
Here at the window. Yeah, no, yeah, he's
It's very
guy extraordinaire. Wastler, good to see you. Thank you, my friend.
Take care, guys.